Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we simplify complex legal concepts for everyone. Today, we are diving into an essential topic in contract law, the intention to create legal relations. This principle underpins the enforceability of agreements, ensuring that only those agreements intended to have legal consequences are legally binding. Without this intention, even if the other elements of a valid contract exist, the agreement may not hold up in court. In common law, particularly under English law, courts assess the context of an agreement to determine if the parties intended to create legal relations. Agreements made in a social or domestic settings, such as between family or friends, are generally presumed not to have this intention unless evidence suggests otherwise. Conversely, agreements made in commercial or business settings are strongly presumed to have the necessary legal intention unless expressly stated otherwise, such as with a clear disclaimer. Singapore follows the same general principles as English common law, but adapts its application to suit its legal and policy environment. For agreements in social or domestic settings, Singapore courts often presume a lack of legal intention. However, this presumption can be rebutted if there is evidence of a formal agreement or significant financial involvement. On the other hand, commercial agreements are presumed to carry legal intention, reflecting Singapore's commitment to fostering a reliable business environment. While the principles align closely with English law, Singapore courts emphasize certainty and enforceability in commercial dealings, consistent with the nation's pro-business stance. To illustrate, consider a domestic agreement where Alice promises to pay her sister Jane $500 monthly for household expenses. Unless there is clear evidence of a formal contract, this would typically not be seen as carrying legal intention. On the other hand, in a business scenario, if two competing companies sign a memorandum of understanding to jointly develop a product, the terms and financial stakes are likely to demonstrate an intention to create legal relations, making the agreement enforceable. Another example involves mixed contexts, such as when a friend rents a room to another friend for $800 monthly under a written agreement. Despite their friendship, the formal documentation and payment terms would strongly indicate legal intention, making the agreement legally binding. The principle of intention to create legal relations is vital for maintaining clarity and predictability in the legal system. It ensures that courts are not overwhelmed by cases involving casual or informal promises while providing businesses with the confidence that the agreements will be enforceable. In Singapore, the approach reflects the nation's focus on commercial certainty, while also safeguarding fairness in domestic and social contexts. However, some argue that the presumption against legal intention in social or domestic agreements may overlook financial dependencies or exploitation in familial relationships. Nonetheless, the presumption in commercial agreements underscores the importance of protecting Singapore's reputation as a global business hub. Understanding this principle is crucial for anyone entering into agreements, whether in personal or professional settings. To avoid disputes, ensure that your intentions are clear and reflected in writing. If you have any thoughts on today's topic, share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.